They do everything a full-time police officer is allowed to do, but with much less schooling. Minnesota lawmakers have voted to stop licensing part-time police officers. And as ABC 6 News reporter Jenna Losi tells us tonight, this may affect smaller cities in our area who rely on these cops.
They go out and patrol the streets, make arrests.
Kasson Assistant Chief of Police Kent Burgess is talking about the licensed part-time officer on his team. He says they wear a uniform and carry a gun. The only difference between full-time and licensed part-time officers, a 2-year degree. Licensed part-timers instead only need 40 hours of training. But for Kasson Police Department,
Our one part-time officer that's part-time licensed does a fabulous job.
with just 8 officers, the Kasson Police Department relies on part-timers to fill shifts no one else can. Burgess says once they're hired, year-round training is the same for all officers. So he's glad the proposed legislation grandfathers in current part-time officers.
It won't affect us currently, but in the future it will, and it might bring some more expense to the city as far as payroll goes.
I know it's been an issue.
As for larger cities like Rochester,
We don't hire part-time licensed officers.
there would be no impact whatsoever.
There are certain requirements that make Minnesota's police officers the highest educated and best trained in the nation, and I think that's what we get when we have a full-time licensed police officer.
Kent Burgess agrees, saying while it may affect smaller cities like Kasson, requiring the same 2-year education for new police officers is important.
We have to know that they're going to be able to do the job and do it safely.
In Kasson, Jenna Losi, ABC 6 News.
The legislation has passed both the House and Senate. Right now, it's awaiting Governor Dayton's signature.